Sandra Pekovic then in the women's discus, the meeting record holder, was virtually unbeatable between 2017 and 19, and then just fell away with one or two injuries, but is showing signs of getting back to her best. Well, that's decent. Sandra Pekovic never write her off at all. And of course, the two Cubans, Yami Perez and Dania Caballero, have very much been on the scene and dominating women's discus in the last season or so. But Pekovic very much still among that trio. 63-60 with her opening throw. Here is Yami Perez, world champion, just down the road at the Khalifa Stadium 2 years ago. Looks to be over 63 meters as well. 29 years old. She's also the Diamond League champion from last year. Has had a brilliant last couple of years. Unbeaten in 5 out of 5 competitions so far this season, all of them in Havana. 63-10, so she just tucks in behind Pekovic in second place. 63-75, beg your pardon. So the final three in the women's discus. This is a new format being trialled this year. The best 3 athletes after the first 5 rounds go head-to-head in a winner-takes-all shootout. So the first 5 rounds are wiped clean, and we're just seeing here the best throws of how they got there. So our top 3 are Sandra Pekovic from Croatia, Yami Perez there. So in second place, and Valarie Allman, the US record holder, with her best effort, which came in round 4, 65-57 for Allman. So they throw in reverse order, and it's a winner takes all. Round. So the first 5 rounds effectively, and there are our 3 finalists, if you like, for the final 3. Allman, Perez and Pekovic. So Caballero on this occasion missing out. Those throws that got them to the final 3 will be worth nothing. It's a winner takes all final sixth round, and throw in reverse order.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of Val Allman, have we, on the Diamond League circuit? As you said, the new American record holder, over 70 metres. What a performance from her. Was, I think perhaps she came to the World Championships a couple of years ago, gaining experience all the time. You can't get any more experience than Sandra Perkovic, of course, and she'll be the first to go in this new format. So, chance to really set the stall out for her because she's going third. The other two will have to then try and react. As Chris says, the throws that got them here. 65-57 for Allman, the best of the competition so far, but that doesn't matter. She's going to have to throw, if she wants to win this, better than anything Perkovic and Perez can do in this final three format.
And one of the reasons we should say for the new format is to give maximum focus and attention on the athletes in each of the field events. So often they get sidetracked if there's action on the track going on, and sometimes it all rather gets lost. We're giving, rightly so, maximum attention to, in this case, the women's discus, the best three. So just waiting for Sandra Perkovic with a lifetime best of 71.41. 63.60 was her opening effort. We've got her here. That will count for nothing. So a two-time reigning Olympic champion, twice world champion, 5 times, and still reigning European champion, Sandra Perkovic. She's enjoyed her time in Doha. She's won here on her last 3 visits. Can she make it 4 out of 4? So Perkovic then, first to go in the final 3 in the women's discus.
Well, that doesn't set a marker for nothing, because see, this is the issue, Chris, if you no throw, no jump, it takes the pressure completely off the others, obviously.
It does, and this was quite a dramatic no throw, wasn't it? Just completely lost her balance, and you can see the frustration. And of course the advantage of the throwers who go second and then first is that they have the advantage of knowing what they've got to do, and well, without being too unkind, they haven't got much to do, Perez and Allman. So frustration there for Perkovic, whose 4th victory in Doha will not happen.
This is where, Perez is hugely experienced. Does she go, right, I'll just get a decent throw in, or does she take the risk of going for something big? Perez then, second to go. And that looked solid, didn't it? But it isn't really, you don't think, going to put too much pressure on the American now. So that looked like, let's just get one out there. So what, was around 61 metres thereabouts. We'll see it measured in a second, and then for her, she was already second coming into the final 3. The worst she's going to do is come second. 61.35. So that's what Val Allman has to beat if she's to win this competition. And given that all 3, actually no, yes, 3 of her throws in the main, I'm going to say the main competition, the first 5 rounds were further than that. So let's see if she goes in.
Well, she knows what she's got to do, and she's got a real opportunity here. Val Allman, as we mentioned earlier on, women's discus has been dominated by Perez and Perkovic and Caballero. Allman, that massive 70-metre personal best earlier in the season, setting her up beautifully here. So 61.35 the target for victory. No, it's fallen short. Dear me. Well, disappointing from Val Allman, who went into the final 3, and this is the interesting talking point. The leader going into the final 3 is more often than not, or often not, the winner ultimately, and that's what's happened here. So Perez comes through with victory with 61.35, 58.58, a disappointing final throw in the end for Val Allman, and disappointing too for Sandra Perkovic.
Well, what a time to have your worst throw of the competition, pretty much. But Perez, she doesn't look too happy about it, but she ends up the winner in the discus. Men's 1500 coming up shortly. We'll catch up maybe with a little bit of pole vaults before we get to the men. They're already out there on the back straight. No crowd in here in the Qatar Sports Club. There we see confirmation then of Perez winning that discus, 61.35 in the final three. And Allman, despite having thrown 65 meters in the fourth round, ends up second, Perkovic third.
And some featured athletes in the field, the 2019 defending world champion from Kenya, Timothy Cheruiyot. Also from Australia, the 2020 Diamond League leader in Doha, set the Australian national record last year, Stuart McSween. Qatar.